Hello, welcome to Kênh News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Headline today. The Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Vietnam Part and Front Committees of the Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu provinces and the Liaison Board of the Cà Mau Bạc Liêu fellow-countrymen group in Cần Thơ City attended a meeting for competitors on the occasion of the year of the cat 2023. Leader of Cần Thơ City People's Committee presented monetary gifts to needy households in Bù Hưng Ward, Bình Thủy District. The Sponsoring Association for Poor Patients of Cần Thơ City visited family of Mr. Lê Phước Thọ, former member of the Politburo, former head of the Party Central Committee's organizing committee, and received money for the BG Bank from his family to the Poor Patients Sponsor Fund. On the morning of January 8, the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Vietnam Part and Front Committees of Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu provinces, and the Liaison Board of Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu fellow-countrymen group in Cần Thơ City attended a meeting for competitors on the occasion of the Year of the Cat 2023. At the meeting, more than 400 competitors of Cà Mau, Bạc Liêu heard that the leaders of the two provinces of Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu announced a summary of the socio-economic development situation in 2022 with cultural and economic indicators. Socialization has achieved and exceeded the planned targets in the 3 years 2020 to 2022, the Cà Mau Bạc Liêu fellow-countrymen board has mobilized funding resources of over 10 billion 988 million đồng to carry out social security activities. On the occasion of New Year, representatives of the two provinces and Cần Thơ City wished the children of Cà Mau, Bạc Liêu and their families living and working in Cần Thơ to welcome a happy, healthy, peaceful and prosperous New Year. On this occasion, the People's Committees of the two provinces of Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu also rewarded collectives and individuals who have contributed a lot to the two provinces in the past time and launched the Business Club of Competitors Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu with 100 members. Also on the morning of January 8, Mr. Chương, chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, presented 100 gifts to needy households in Bù Hưng Ward, Bình Thủy District on the occasion of the 2023 Lunar New Year. Each gift of 1 million dong in cash was supported by Mr. Chương and Mr. Đặng Hồng Lớn, chairman of the board of directors of STK Investment Trust Company. This is a very noble gesture to encourage and provide more conditions for people to enjoy the spring and warmth. On the occasion of the New Year, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Chương sent his thanks to sponsors and best wishes to relatives and businesses. At the same time, he expressed his hopes that the people will continue to make efforts, strive to get out of poverty and live more and more prosperous and happy lives. On the afternoon of January 7, at Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy, the City Youth Union and the Secretariat Board of Cần Thơ Students Association held a program to mark the 73rd Traditional Day of Students and Vietnam Students Association, January 9. Standing Secretariat Board of the City Students Association, Mr. Lâm Văn Tân, Deputy Secretary of the Youth Union, Standing Vice Chairman of the City Student Union, delivered a speech to review the heritage tradition of generations of students and called on students to promote the glorious tradition of emulating, storing, training, advancing in science and technology. At the program, 71 students of Cần Thơ City were honored with the title of Pre-First Doctoral Candidate of Tây Đô, awarding scholarships Green Dream for Cần Thơ students to 53 students with difficult circumstances. By 7 examples, Cần Thơ students with beautiful stories. Along with that is a new student scholarship award students with 3 practices, the title student with 5 goodnesses. Student won the January Star Award. We turn to other news. On the morning of January 8, the People's Committee of Ô Môn District coordinated with Viettel Cần Thơ to organize the launching ceremony of Industry for Market cashless payment at Ô Môn Market. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hồng, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, attended. This model helps people and small traders to buy and sell goods at the market by scanning QR codes through their phones or transferring money via phone numbers on Viettel money application quickly and conveniently, minimizing risks encountered by traditional cash transactions. It's known that after the launch ceremony, the network operator has many activities to mobilize, guide and advise people and small businesses to install and use. Currently, Viettel Cần Thơ has carried out 6 units in Cần Thơ City. On the morning of January 8 also, the Sponsoring Association for Poor Patients of Cần Thơ City visited the family of Mr. Lê Phước Thọ, former member of the Politburo, former head of the party Central Committee's organizing committee, and received money for the piggy bank from his family to the Poor Patients Sponsor Fund. After 2 years of saving and raising the piggy bank, the family organized a big slaughter to donate to the fund for poor patients. The entire amount of big slaughter, 9,540,000 dong, has been given to the representative of the association's leadership by the family. The representative of the City Sponsoring Association for Poor Patients expressed their deep gratitude to the family and wish Mr. Lê Phước Thọ, always healthy, continue to pay attention to instruct and make many contributions to the development of the city. Within the framework of State of Soldiers and People 2023 taking place in Thành Hòa Ward, North District, Cần Thơ City, on the morning of January 8, the City Women's Union held the opening contest of making Ted and It case. 9 teams were participating in the competition. The contest for making Ted and It cases is aimed at recreating the ancestral offerings of the Southern people, thereby honoring the traditional cultural values of the nation in general and the people of the South in particular, a rushing pride in history and creativity in labor, demonstrating the spirit of solidarity, mutuality, and solidarity in the process of national construction and protection. This is also an opportunity for the soldiers and people of Cần Thơ City to show their close attachment in the journey of building homeland. In order to make the roads more beautiful during the Lunar New Year, the Urban Management Department of Ninh Kiều Bình Thủy Districts has painted new dividers on a total length of about 20 kilometers. More to follow. This work is concentrated on roads with concrete dividers blended with ornamental flowers such as 30 tháng 4, Nguyễn Văn Cừ, Võ Văn Kiệt, and small islands, roundabouts, bridges. To ensure traffic safety, the districts have also completed the painting of broad, centralized and lanes on the city's main roads. The annual Ninh Kiều Flower Garland and Color Lanterns Night Tourism Festival has become a cultural and tourism feature that is both familiar and strange for people and travelers near and far. On the evening of January 5th, the river city of Cần Thơ was shimmering and shining in a very special Flower Garland and Color Lanterns Festival with enormous fire balloons appearing in the night sky of the city.
For the first time, I've seen balloons at such a new position. After the COVID-19 hiatus, now people can have such a comfortable feeling, especially on the days near Tết. It's very interesting. These activities are very meaningful. This year's festival is held on a larger scale, and this creates a happy and interesting atmosphere on the days near Tết. Life also returns to normal. The balloons alternatively burst into a front flame by a fire breather, shine like giant lanterns and shimmered in the sky. Together with hundreds of lantern models floating on the Khalung Canal, these images created a very impressive sight for people and travelers. I feel very happy when seeing these things, especially after a long hiatus of COVID-19 epidemic. This year's festival is held on a larger range, especially the giant balloons create new highlight of the festival. This activity means a lot in celebrating the party, the new spring, and generate happy atmosphere for people. After 2 years of the COVID-19 hiatus, I feel very interested when seeing balloons, gallons, and lanterns by night. This year's festival is very interesting. I've taught this festival for many years. I've come to introduce my local products to more people. At Ninkil Flower Garland and Color Lantern Night, visitors can also join typical cultural activities such as street dancing, street music, folk games playing, among others. Get to understand local tourism products, buy souvenirs, local products, and enjoy folk dishes.
And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you so much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh TV.vn. Bye for now.